a bunch of music notes.
I think you're onto something.
I want to see you get a house. Well, we're trying. There is no houses unless we're buying a house. Sadly, that's not going to be. We're working on getting into an apartment. Once we do that, you know, we could focus on a house.
So in 1989,
but
as $10,000 for 40% of my company was only a couple of hats.
But as for you thought I was rich? Oh, you thought the $20,000 that I said that I have that right now.
I strongly suggest
that I made on social media. You think I have that right now? Oh, I'm sorry that you must be mistaken. I spent it, guys. Like, I have bills I had to pay. Do you think I'm just gonna sit on money? You must be out of your ever-loving mind if you think I'm gonna sit on that money. I had bills I had to pay. I helped my dad. I gave him money because he wanted to start companies.
You also will have Mr. Wonderful as a mentor instead of myself. No, you can also mentor. I won't be able to do that because
I don't know what.
It will show that you're not.
Why these people just assume because I said I've made that over that much, not actually like 20,000, but over that like literally, I have it. I have it. I don't have that. It goes. I have bills I had to pay.
What are you going to do?
If I had that, do you think I would have saved it? Of course. That could have really went for a down payment on a house. Right now, in this day and age, money goes like water, okay? It really goes like water. Money is like water. And it doesn't grow on trees either.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it.
All right, and I'll be speaking to you.
All right, perfect.
I walked out with Damon John as my mentor, but then I'm on my way.
And you know what I like about him? He said he's going to do clothing by the age of 20, 9 years. He's not thinking tomorrow. He's going to develop his business. I think he did him a huge disservice. I think you're an animal. Oh, listen, I think that would have worked good.
Like, let's be honest. You could, as fast as you can make money, as fast as you don't have any money. You know why? Because money does not grow on trees. Literally, all the money in the world, like, right? I'm not making enough. I make barely enough money to just get by.
First into the Shark Tank is Travis Berry with a product inspired by his daughter.
I don't make like I make enough to like afford my bills, and that's about it.
And I haven't been in a product that allows you to play the
guitar. That's it.
Instantly. That's from the bottom forward.
That's it.
Ooh, that hurt your fingers, didn't it?
Hold on, guys.
That people quit is frustration.
At this point, I'm making excuses. You buy a house then, okay? Go buy a mansion and stop telling me that it's an excuse, okay? Because I don't see you living in a mansion, do I? Now stop telling people what they need to do with their life. In this economy, it is not wise enough to buy a house anyways. I don't see anybody buying a house right now. And if they are, clearly, why do you think certain people walk a house? Literally is renting their house. Do you think they're buying their house? No, they're renting. Why do you think they're renting their house? Someone tell people a logical question. Wouldn't you think they would have bought a house? Now is not a good time to be buying houses. If you look at the housing market, you would pay attention. See, here's the thing about people telling people what to do. You're not looking at the housing market, so you're not paying attention to what's going on. See, if you really cared about like housing and people having a house and this and that, you would be watching the housing market, but you're not. I don't think people just go into investing blindly. If you invest, there's a lot that goes into investing, right?
My product is cord bedding. I've come to the Shark Tank to ask for $125,000.
You literally don't go into investing blindly. Use your common sense. Like, seriously, no one just runs and starts investing their money and says, oh, well, all you have to do is just throw your money into these stocks and you can make money. That's not how it works. You have to get up early in the morning and watch your stocks. It's a lot that goes into investing, just like buying a house. There's a lot that goes into buying a house, especially if it's in a rough market. That means don't buy a house when the market is rough. You buy a house, you're going to be stuck trying to sell a house if you want to get a new house, and you're going to be stuck with this house you don't want trying to sell it in a rough market. Use your common sense. If you're going to buy a house, buy it to make profit off of it later on in life. You know, there's such a thing called generational wealth. People don't understand it, right? If you're not out here trying to create generational wealth for your children, then I don't know what to tell you, because you're going to fail. If you're trying to build generational wealth, I would suggest you quit while you're ahead, because you're going to fail. Right? We as a society got to stop telling people they're valued because they have a house. What does having a house have anything to do with it? There was a millionaire that died in a motel room. You want to know why? He was pretending to be a homeless man. He died. When they went into his motel room, he had $1 million in his room. Okay? There's a guy whose family is rich, but because he's not all there, you know, they want nothing to do with him. And this is a guy that lives here that is a little, you know, needs help, which is sad because people with mental illness don't really get the help. But when we're having these discussions, right? Like, I want to know what people logically think about the economy right now in this economy, and think it's like, oh yeah, just go buy a house. Like, okay.
Amazing grace, green, just a green, how sweet that blue, the sound that
How old are you again? I am 29, and why do you have to ask my age? Like, my age has nothing to do with it, right? You know, some of the most dumbest people in the world have a college degree. So let's not go there with that one. There are millionaires that didn't even go to college. So before you want to open your mouth to ask me how old I am because you think I'm stupid, I'm not stupid, okay? And I am very smart, and I can actually literally make a multi-million-dollar company if I had the funds and the means to do so, right? I was very good at making businesses, right? I came up with a business that other kids in my neighborhood was trying to do that I did first, which was sell snow cones. I had a snow cone machine, right? My grandma gave me one because she said, "You want it?" I was like, "Sure," I took it. So then my idea was to sell snow cone machines. We had this little candy claw machine where my mom put this, it was like a SpongeBob ball that you get for like 25 cents in there. And if someone won the ball, they got a free snow cone. Then this girl in the neighborhood tried to start selling snow cones and failed because no one liked her snow cones. She added too much flavoring to the snow cones.
$125,000, which means I have to look at it and say, this idea.
But anyways,
$1.25 million.
Then in high school,
You walk me through why that's the case.
this isn't the only business I did. I walked around door to door with my brother cleaning yards. We were making like $10, $15 a yard, right? That's what we were charging to clean yards. I would go around with my rake and my shovel, and I would clean yards. Sorry, I have allergies. In high school, I bought that big old, it's a big old box of like full-size candy bars. I was selling candy bars like crazy, right? I was selling candy bars so good that everyone else took my idea and started selling candy. People started selling gum. People started selling Monsters. People started in turn turning around because they saw I was, you know, I come up with the ideas, right, for people, that they turned around and was using my idea and started selling. There was people like crazy at my high school selling gum, selling candy, selling Monsters, selling anything that they could sell snack-wise. We had a snack bar. But I'm the one who originally came up with it because no one was selling candy until I started selling candy. Then, sadly, the school caught on and was like, if we catch people selling, you can't sell candy, blah, blah, blah. People still did it, but, what else? I don't know. I've had a lot of stuff, I don't make the best of merch, right? But at least it's good enough for me to like get by, and I am going to put out Valentine's Day stuff. But I feel like I was always destined, if not, it's in my future to have a multi-million-dollar business. Whether people want to see me fail or not, I don't care. I'm not here to fail. I'm here to be a successful, get-by person, right? I am here to literally, right? And this is literally, I am here to literally make a sustainable living. I could care less what other people think because they're not paying my bills. Do you think Jeff Bezos, do you think Warren Buffett, do you think Bill Gates, even Elon Musk cares what the haters think of them? No, because they're rich. They're laughing all the way to the bank. And that's something that I want to do because I feel like I'm successful to have my own business. I'm great. I'm destined for greatness. Whether people say I may not be, they may say I'm like a crazy person. That'll never happen. I want you to believe it'll never happen. I really do. I want you to believe I'll fail. Just like people believed Michael Jordan would fail and look at where he is. Just like everyone didn't believe in Oprah Winfrey or the Beatles or Walt Disney for that matter, right? Walt Disney was not creative enough. And what does these people have to do with me? Nothing, because I know people are going to say, well, you're not these celebrities. They were not celebrities at one point in time when they tried and they failed multiple times in the career they now have. Everyone has to start somewhere and fail, right? I don't care if I live in a motel room. I don't care. Really, frankly, I do not care. What does me living in a motel room affect you? Why are you so bothered at where I'm not at right now? Things don't happen as fast as we would like them to.
Thank you. So a couple more. We'll go quick. Leeboo, smeeboo. Leeboo, beeboo. Leeboo, beeboo. And me. Smeeboo! Only pay for what you need. Liberty.
I'm not here to impress people. I'm not here to make friends with people that are rude, okay? My supporters know that I literally care, right? My supporters know that I literally am very grateful for their support, but those that don't care, I don't care. I'm not here to be liked by everyone, right? The ones who support me want me to get somewhere. A lot of people have told me there's people out there rooting for me to be successful. So why would I care about the few that don't want me to be successful? Those people that don't want anyone to be successful are not successful themselves. You're just mad because you ain't even halfway close to where I can get to. You're just mad at the fact that you will never be anything in life. And it bothers you. It bothers you to the core. That's what it is. Unsuccessful people are mad that they will never be successful. I don't have to worry about anyone but myself because I'm the one paying my bills. No one's paying my bills. I'm paying them. And when I have a house, which I will be very thankful and grateful for one day, when I get to walk into my house and buy furniture for it and get to decorate my home that I own with my name on it, the lease, nobody else's name, because I will do it for myself, not anyone else. I'm gonna do it for myself. Because at the end of the day, you are getting in your own way. You don't see people like Jeff Bezos and everyone else concerned in other people's business. Do you think that they're concerned about someone living in a motel room? Can you imagine the amount of people that are literally obsessed about someone in a motel room instead of bettering their life? Like, Come on, you don't even own your house. You probably are renting your car and paying your title note right now. Just as we speak, you probably don't even own your car. So why are you concerned about me living in a motel room when you literally don't even own your car?
You are, whatever you do, wherever you go. Visit New Balance Health and New Mexico.